Hey guys, Travis Gillespie here. In the last video we looked at number systems and we looked at the real number system, and then we also took a peek at numbers that are not real. But let's move forward from here and look at operations, and there are 6 basic operations that you're going to work with in math. And these operations are going to stick with you through most of your school career, and also some will stick with you throughout life. So we have addition, I'm just going to put adding. We have subtraction, so we'll put subtract down. Division, also multiplication. And these are the 4 that I'm going to stick with on this video. We're going to learn about 2 more in some future videos. Well, we have exponents, which is raising powers. We also have square roots. These are the 6 most basic types of operations. Let's just talk about these first 4. We need to get some screen room here. I'm going to divide the screen up into 4 sections. Before we start putting any operations on this screen, let's go ahead and put that number line in each quadrant here. So I've got a quadrant here, another over here. And we can use this number line when working with the basic operations of math. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is addition. And let's just write down adding integers here. Go ahead and underline that. So to add integers, you always start at 0 on your number line, and if you're dealing with positive numbers, you will move forward or to the right in a positive direction to the indicated numbers that are given in your problem. But if you're to add negative integers, you start at 0 still, and you move to the left on the number line or in a negative direction to the indicated numbers provided. So let's take a look at 2 problems here. Let's look at 2 plus 3. These are 2 positive integers. And also let's take a look at negative 2 plus negative 3. First thing, I need to create my number line. So let's put 0 on the number line. I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll put an arrow on this number line saying it continues in a positive direction forever. And also a negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and also negative 5. And put another arrow on saying, hey, this continues in the opposite direction or in the negative direction forever as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at 2 plus 3. I'm going to use a different color here. I'm going to start at 0 and move forward to the indicated spot, positive 2, because positive 2 is my first number. So now I'm at positive 2, and I want to add positive 3 to it. I'll move 1, 2, 3 more units to the right or in a positive direction till I reach my ending point, which happens to be positive 5. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. Now let's go and look at negative 2 plus negative 3. I'm going to choose a new color. My starting point is 0 on the number line, and I've got to move to the indicated spot, negative 2. So this time I'm going to move in a negative direction, negative 1, negative 2 units. That's my indicated spot in the problem. And now what I want to do is add negative 3 to it. And now a good way of thinking about adding a negative number is to say, well, hey, I'm going to take away 2. We've done that so far. Then, from there, you're going to gain taking away 3 more. So I was at negative 2. Now I want to take away 3 more. 1, negative 2, negative 3 more. And this time we land at negative 5 on the number line. So negative 2 plus negative 3 is equal to negative 5. If you borrowed 2 of something, such as $2 from a friend, and then you were to borrow $3 more, you would owe that friend $5. You have a debt of $5 for that friend. Let's go ahead and take a look at another problem here. Let's say that we want to take a positive number, such as positive 1, and add a negative number to it. So we're going to take away 2. So we're going to figure out what this equals. I need to put another number line up on the screen here. And I'm going to just use orange for my pen. So we're going to start at 0. That's our starting point. And I want to move forward 1 unit or 1 space in a positive direction first. That's my first move. I've moved 1 space to the right because I'm dealing with positive 1. After that, I'm going to gain taking away 2. So let's choose a new color real quick. And I've moved forward 1 space. I've got to move back 2 spaces now. -1, -2 spaces, and I'm at -1. So 1 plus -2 is equal to -1 in this case. Let's go ahead and add 2 more numbers together. This time I want to take -3 and add +3 to it, and we'll see what happens. First off, I'm going to start at 0. And my first number is -3. So I have to move -1, 2, 3 spaces in the negative direction till I get to -3. I'm going to choose a new color and look at what the operation says to do next. I'm going to add +3 to it. So now I want to move back in a positive direction, +1, 2, 3 spaces. And I end up at 0. So the cool thing here is whenever you take the sum of an integer and its opposite, the sum will always be 0. So to add integers, you always start at 0 on your number line. Your first move from there is based off the sign of the first number in your problem. If it's positive, move to the right. If it's negative, move to the left. From there, you have to look at the operation, in this case adding, and the sign of the second number in the problem. If it's a negative number, you'll move to the left. If it's a positive number, you'll move to the right.